Well, it's that time of the year again where people stuff their faces full of sweets, candy, watch spooky films and dress up as ghosts and shit. And with the first batch of Mario Kart 8 DLC hitting the ever delightful Wii U eShop next month, it's got me in the mood for more Mario Kart. And you know, it being Halloween and all, figured the top 5 ghost tracks would be a pretty good idea. Jury's still out on that one. Ghost Valley 2 from Super Mario Kart. Of the 3 Ghost Valley tracks from the Super Nintendo original, Ghost Valley 2 has to be my favourite. I mean, they're all pretty similar, they all have nifty jumpable shortcuts and I like how they get progressively more damage than the last. But it's the second one that strikes the balance between 1 and 3. It's not too simple with some sharp turns and small hazards, yet not too difficult that I end up bashing into every one of those annoying breakable walls. It returned in Mario Kart Wii, and because it was such a small track for 12 races, it definitely became one of the game's most chaotic tracks, and I loved it. Luigi's Mansion for Mario Kart DS. I've already talked about this track reimagining of the GameCube classic launch title of the same name in my top 5 Luigi tracks, and what I said last year still stands. This track's pretty cool. It definitely captures the look and feel of the original Luigi's Mansion game, with the starting pathway leading right into the main foyer, dangling chandelier and all. The mansion itself is really only a small part of the circuit when all's said and done, as the majority of the race takes place outside in the graveyard and swampy woodland areas. This has never been my favourite part to be honest, but I certainly appreciated the added ramps to glide over half of it in Mario Kart 7. Boo Lake from Mario Kart Super Circuit. There were 2 ghost tracks on the GBA's Mario Kart, 5 of you include the 3 SNES remakes, and for me, Boo Lake from the Flower Cup trumps them all. I love how the track starts off with rows of boost pads and jumps, launching you up at high speeds. It's also got a couple of handy shortcuts if you manage to master them. One's fairly obvious, yet essential to winning the 150cc, because the dumb AI controlled racers never use it. And the other which is invisible. Good luck trying to find that one out on your own. All things considered, I really like the atmosphere of Boo Lake. The off-key music, the wandering boos, and the creepy ghost house looming in the distance makes it feel like Halloween or something. Banshee Boardwalk from Mario Kart 64. Speaking of atmospheric tracks, here's one of my childhood favourites that is certainly no walk in the park. Very much a follow-up to the Ghost Valley tracks, Banshee Boardwalk had the broken wooden walkways that could send you or the others straight into the drink if you're not careful. It requires that bit more skill and precision that not all Mario Kart tracks can boast. It makes you feel a great sense of accomplishment weaving around the edgeless S-bend or perfecting the shortcut hop to avoid these annoying bats. It's such a tight track, so tight in fact that it renders red shells useless in most cases. And let's not forget about that giant Cheep Cheep that leaps from beyond the deep. Why is it there? Heck if I know, but I always thought it was cool. The track and the fish made a welcome return in the remake on DS, where they were both largely unchanged, but it uses Mario Kart DS's superior physics, which does make Banshee Boardwalk much easier. And altogether better. Twisted Mansion for Mario Kart 8. Claiming the top spot is the latest Ghost House themed track in the Mario Kart series. Seen as a spiritual successor to DS's Luigi's Mansion, Twisted Mansion uses all of Mario Kart 8's unique abilities to great effect. There's plenty of well thought out anti-gravity sections, from the opening split which sees you drive up the side of some weavering walls that then lead you around a bend, twisting underwater and then through this horrifying thing. Twisted Mansion is just brimming with character and charm. I particularly love how the doors to the mansion eerily creak open at the start of every race. Any track with the varying routes is an instant win in my book, and there are many to take here. The road forks on multiple occasions, and there are a couple of great shortcuts to utilise if you so happen to have access to a mushroom boost or 2. There's just a lot to love about Twisted Mansion. It's really fun to race on and nails the aesthetic of a haunted house in the Mario world perfectly. Hey, happy Halloween and thanks for watching my stupid video on the top 5 ghost tracks in Mario Kart. Disagree with the list? Then let us know in the comments below. And if you're in the mood for more Mario Kart, then why not check out part 1 of where myself and Alex played Mario Kart 8 online. I didn't do that great. Or if you're in the mood for some more spookies, then why not check out my playthrough of Alien Isolation on my gameplay channel. I play with a couple of friends and it's actually quite funny rather than being scary, not gonna lie.